This is an RBS News Update. I'm Alexandria Carlson. The RBS team is now tracking and monitoring Tropical Storm Christine, which is now at 160 kilometers east of Casiguran, Aurora at 16.1 degrees north, 123 degrees east, moving at 10 kilometers per hour with, as Pagasa reports, 85 kilometers maximum sustained winds near the center and gustiness up to 105 kilometers per hour. The Pag-asa forecasts that it is still a tropical storm until it reaches a landfall in the Ilocos region as it forecasts is at 11 p.m. of October 23, Wednesday, when it will turn into a severe tropical storm until it reaches the Philippine area of responsibility. Now, once it leaves the Philippine area of responsibility, it will intensify to a typhoon once it reaches China. But right now, here is the wind signal warnings for the tropical signal number 2, Ilocos region, among others, and the Benguet Cordillera region, the central Luzon, northern Luzon, and Bulacan, and especially greater Manila area to Cavite to Bicol region will experience a tropical signal number 2, while the rest of the Luzon and most of Visayas and some portions of Mindanao will have a signal number 1. So right now, the Pag-asa forecasts the position of the typhoon at 11 p.m. Later on, it will be in Divalacan, Isabela, while at 11 a.m. it will be in the coastal waters of Palawan, La Union. Damages are still being reported and apologize for that. Damages are still being reported in the onslaught of the typhoon, even though the typhoon has not yet already been in a landfall. But earlier morning up to yesterday evening, strong rains have poured in Manila as a result of this tropical storm. But it's also in the damage reported by Pag-asa that some galvanized iron roofs may be peeled off or blown off in this signal, with some poorly constructed signs and billboards and excuse me, and some old electricity posts may be downed in the typhoon. You're still watching the RBS News Update on the onslaught of the tropical storm Christine. RBS News will be right back after these messages. You're still watching the RBS News Update. I'm Alexandria Carlson. Damages have now been far and wide up to the Bicol region. In areas in Camarines Sur, are submerged in a chest-level flood as seen here. While in a preemptive evacuation have now been conducted in Alcala, Cagayan. The police in Alcala has conducted this evacuation of residents to the Alcala Gymnasium on Wednesday. This is to prepare for the typhoon. And a bridge connecting Baao Town and Iriga City have collapsed. People and vehicles have been unable to cross the bridge connecting the Baao Town and Iriga City of Camarines Sur following its collapse due to the heavy rainfall which was caused by the tropical storm Christine. Some floodwaters also have receded in the parts of Naga, specifically along the Panginiban Drive and Peña Francia Avenue around just earlier 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Along the receding floodwaters, however, a trail full of garbage marking how high the flood level rose before. In other news, solidarity and cooperation between fandoms and organizations as they launch their own donation drives. The UP Katandungan Los Baños launches the Tabang Katandungan donation drive to help the communities in Catanduanes affected by the tropical storm Christine. The Blooms Philippines, a group of fandom of Beanie, is also accepting cash and in-kind donations to support all those affected, while Swifties unite as in those monetary and in-kind donations for the typhoon. We're gonna refresh you with the current status of the typhoon right now. The Pag-asa has forecasted and also reported the strength of the typhoon has been reported at 160 kilometers east of Casiguran, Aurora, and is still moving at 10 kilometers per hour with a maximum sustained winds of 85 kilometers per hour and a gustiness of 150 kilometers per hour. We're experiencing rains here at the RBS Television Center right now. Some rains have been starting, but now the DOSC has forecasted a position at 11 p.m. later. It will be in the vicinity of Divakalan as Isabela, while tomorrow at 11 a.m. it will be in coastal waters of Balawan, La Union. Then at 11 p.m. 120 kilometers west-northwest of Bacnotan, La Union. It will leave the Philippine area of responsibility at 11 p.m. 450 kilometers west of Sinait, Ilocos Sur. What you need to know is this: some facts. The tropical storm Christine is the 11th tropical cyclone yet for the Philippines here in 2024 and has now been affecting the entire Luzon and Visayas as well as some parts of Mindanao. Christine is heading for Luzon, which could make landfalls in Isabela on Wednesday evening, that's later, or either in Thursday morning, which is tomorrow. The Pag-asa, or the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, also said that it could land as a severe tropical storm. And that's it for what we can provide here at the RBS Newsroom. This has been an RBS News Update. I'm Alexandria Carlson. More news to come later on RBS News. So stay tuned. Keep it right here on RBS. Ang ingay nung nasa labas, buwisit.